Yo. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Okay, let's catch up from where we left off yesterday. I hope everybody watched it. This year we're on fire. We're on fire this year. So we've marked out this 4-hour piece of imbalance over here, and price is currently reacting from that imbalance, right? So that tells us that from here we could see some bearish momentum, right? We're on the 4-hour dollar index. Oh, brilliant. It's been a long time since I've seen you, my brother. How are you doing? Let's catch up with the market. Let's see how things are going. Okay, so yesterday on the dollar index, we had two areas marked up. We had this supply marked up, and we had this imbalance in green marked up. I had my alert set for the imbalance, and it seems to be reacting to the imbalance quite nicely. So if we are expecting negative momentum on the dollar index, we should be expecting bullish momentum on Euro USD. So is there anything that it is reacting off over here? Alright, we've got this demand down here that was spat out by the indicator yesterday. Let's move out to the 1 hour, see if anything else is spat out. Okay, here's a 1 hour order block that confluences with the dollar index order block. New gold. So what are we going to do? 15-minute. Now this is where we turn the indicator off. Okay, all we're going to do is we're going to wait for liquidation of this low. Once this low gets liquidated, we look for entry model, okay? Because we didn't quite get a tap in. So what I'm going to look for is liquidation of this low over here, a break of the range, and then we're looking for longs. It's the exact opposite of what we'll be looking for on the dollar index, because we're trading versus the dollar when we're trading EU. Brilliant, my bro. I hope you had a very good festive season. I injured myself, bro, a lot. Broke a toe, no, broke a foot in my bone. Broke a bone in my foot. Dislocated a shoulder, got 3rd-degree burns on one of my hands. And none from my bike, just stupid accidents. But yeah, we good though. Didn't trade December, kept it easy. Alright, let's go into the 1 hour real quick and see what's on the 1 hour. So if we don't get what we're expecting, okay, so we're expecting price to break this low and then to give us entry model. If price does not want to come down that low, you can expect price to break this high. Once price has broken this high, make this green, then we can expect a retracement into the order block that broke that high. So you could probably get into a position here. So we are looking at two options for positions on Euro USD. Either a liquidation of this low, an entry model produced, so we're looking for a reversal entry here. If that is not given to us and this high goes first, we're looking for a continuation trade. Okay, so high breaks, retrace, and continue high, make new higher highs. Okay, so that's EU, that's what we're looking at on EU. GBP USD, let's put on the 4 hour, put the indicator on. Okay, so GU has left this order block here. Remember, we had news on the pound yesterday, and that news, you can please go back and watch yesterday's video, because yesterday we gave a forecast for the news. Yesterday's news we were looking at was unemployment rate in Britain, and the previous result and the forecast was 3.7. I didn't watch the news, but I think it came out higher than that, and no, came out lower than that, and then it was good for the pound, and the pound increased yesterday. So if we're looking at negative, let's see what news we got today first on the pound. Inflation rate. Okay, so if this is true, like let's say our previous inflation rate was 10.7, our forecasted is 10.5. If we get a 10.4, that should be shit for the pound and it should drop. So let's see if we get a 10.5 or under. If we do get a 10.5 and under, we should see the pound eat shit today. Alright. What else do we have? Dollar, retail sales, PPR. I don't really watch these. I only watch clear news events that I know, like, okay, this is what's going to happen. Consumer confidence, I'd like to watch this. Retail sales, we'll see. Okay, so what we are expecting today, yesterday, let me show you quickly yesterday's forecast. So yesterday morning, you can watch the video, we forecast this. We had this low that was put in here. I told you guys that it's going to take liquidity from this low here, and then we should see a long position from here. There was a 1 hour order block that the indicator spat out yesterday that I used for that. This one here. See? This order block right here. Boom. Okay, we reacted to it. And that's where that came from. So let's wait for news. Let's see what's going to happen with news today. Yeah, the yen ate it yesterday, hey? Yeah, we'll move on to GJ now. We'll see. Dollar steady slips. Okay, everything about yen. Okay, so let's see what news says today. But according to the dollar index, we should see GBP move more. But we do have news coming up here. So what we could possibly see is if the dollar does eat it some more, price might pop into this supply here and then pop down into something over here that will still be created, or it might even just be this one here, this order block here. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm gonna wait for the supply to be met first, this one up here. It's a big 4 hour supply. There's no imbalance or anything, or inducement, nothing below it. There is inducement, but there's no imbalance. So I'm going to wait for this order block to be met way up here. Here's my alert. Alert is active. And that is what I'm expecting on GBP USD. Hey. Down, and then from here we're looking probably up. Okay, GJ, look at this. Okay, so yesterday's forecast on GJ, what we were looking for was for this to be taken, this liquidity to be taken, and then we'll find shorts from this supply. Reason being is because this is a strong high up here. That high should not break. Okay, so that is what we were looking for, and that is exactly what has happened. Liquidity has been taken, and I'm expecting short positions from here. I'm not too sure what drove price into the supply. I think it was a news driven event, but yesterday morning was fully expected to break this high and come and give a reaction from the supply. This is nothing but inducement. That is beautiful. Look at those equal highs. Even spat out by the indicator perfectly. Look at that. Okay, so from here, from the supply, we can look for short positions into a demand down here, because we have broken this high. As long as this 4 hour candle closes above this structure, then we'll be good to go looking for longs from down here. Okay, but for now we're looking for shorts into this area down here, and then longs from that area. Let's just monitor news, because there's a lot of news, but that's what I'm expecting today. Generally, where there's a lot of news, price likes to move. Price likes to move in a lot of different directions, because news isn't all the same. Like, some news is bad, some news is good, and it drives price. Let's have a look at gold. Okay, yeah, I was more than happy to go for shorts on gold yesterday. We've got this 4 hour supply demand down here, Let's turn on the 1 hour and see what the 1 hour is giving us. Probably this, yeah, okay. So gold spat out this 1 hour demand down here. Okay, notice that we have inducement. Guys, we're using the indicator here. Indicator, I've been testing it. I haven't been trading December. I wasn't too happy with market structure and conditions, so I was testing the indicator in December. It looks good. She looks good. So we're using the indicator, okay? Got a bit of inducement below this 1 hour supply. It's already marked up there from yesterday. So what we could look for, guys, is from this demand that we're in right now, could look for long positions into this supply. From this supply we can look for short positions. Let's see how big this supply is. Gold, I don't know. Okay, 20 pips. Marvin, I have so much confidence in this zone that I would probably leave a limit order in the EQ of this. That's probably what I'd do. But I will monitor, I'll be a good trader, and I'll follow the strategy and wait for price to meet up with this supply up here. As I said, we're currently in a demand. If it produces a long position, then we will look for longs into the supply to take out this inducement. If this demand that we are currently in fails, we can look for short positions off the supply that flipped this demand. So here's our demand down here. If price ends up flipping this demand, we can expect price to retrace into something that broke that demand. So let's wait and see what happens. If a long position is produced here, I will take it. Alright, perfect. Those are the 4 pairs that I'm looking at, but I probably want to add something else. USD franc or Euro GBP, either or big bangers. Let's look at USD franc. Let's look at Euro GBP. I like Euro GBP, moves nicely. Okay, Euro GBP, you're on my list, baby. Okay, so based on this, we currently, beautiful. Hey, I like the structure on this. Okay, so it's given us a change of character or a boss here in this case as well, leaving behind the strong low. Okay, what do we know about strong lows? Strong lows are protected. If they're protected, they shouldn't be broken. Okay, you know, protected. So, have we broken it? We have not broken it. I would expect longs from this low right here. So if we had to put the indicator, no, put the indicator off. Mark up this demand over here that has the low in it. 3-minute indicator off. Hey, bangarang, bro, bangarang. If this high goes, I'll be long. Yeah, I'll put a breakout like a pip above this high. Because there's a strong low, if it takes that low, I'd be more than happy that price is going to go short. So I'd use a 5 pip stop in this case. I know I'm breaking rules here, but I'm using entry rules. But based on that strong 4-hour low that's right below the stop loss or right below structure right now, I'll be happy using a 5 pip stop and trading this to. Okay, strong low, trade it to at least the 618 here. Put the fib on, top, to the bottom, roughly in the 618. I'm happy to move. Okay, sweet. Yeah, Euro GBP looks good. So let's see, with Euro GBP, if this demand goes, because it's got a strong low behind it, that's a break of structure, then we can expect price to come and collect liquidity up above. Yesterday what we forecasted was a break of this low, a retracement, and a break. Our retracement unfortunately was just like this. So there's a lot of momentum to the downside. We could expect longs and then potentially shorts from here. So let's see what happens. Alright, just quickly gonna run through cryptos, see what the price of crypto is doing. I do think crypto is going to start recovering. There's a lot of news around the dollar that's just not looking good, so a lot of people are flocking to crypto at the moment. Bitcoin 21.3, we might see a retracement down into like 18. That might be an area to buy. Ethereum, we're currently sitting at 1,600 roughly. There's a bit of imbalance sitting here. If price does retrace, 1330 to 1350 might be a good place to buy from. Where we at? Luna. Hey, Luna also, she's boosting. If Luna retraces down to about 0015, I'd be more than happy to look for a buy. Ripple. If Ripple comes down to, I'm actually just mark this up, I'm just telling you what I see, but I'm not trading it, so yeah, I don't want you guys to trade it. If you want to buy crypto, just use big round figures. 35,000, 0.35 for Ripple. If Ripple retraces back to 0.35, I'll be interested in buyers. Dogecoin, I wouldn't fuck with Doge right now, but if it had to come to 0.07, I'd be interested in a buy. Okay, last one, USD ZAR. We have retraced into the supply that we called out yesterday over here. We have violated it a bit, but ultimately I do think we are going to see a break of structure down here, 100%. So if you are trading USD ZAR, I would be more than happy to look for shorts from this area. I got this from the from 4-hour structure here. Let me put the indicator on, man. Yeah. So let's see what happens. We've got a 4-hour. Okay, if you'd already be in a short position, if you're on USD ZAR, if that breaks even, if you are in a position, wait for price to tap into this supply marked up by the indicator. Alright, perfect. That price is around about 1720. I think it'll weaken as well. Alright, great stuff. Any questions about today? I think this indicator has been spitting up bangers. I'm quite happy to use it, to be fair. It just takes the subjectivity out of choosing your own order blocks, and that makes trading a ton easier. Yeah, the indicator works really well. Very, very, very happy with it. I'm glad you're happy with it too, brother. Alright. If there's anything you need to know, anything you need help with, please hit the premium support in our Discord. I hope you have a beautiful day, my brother. Wherever you are in the country, I know it's going to be hot, so stay safe, drink lots of water, and stay indoors, yeah? Like my brother. I hope I see you tomorrow on tomorrow's live stream. Things have been looking quite good. I'll be posting markups on the group all day today. So yeah, keep your eyes on the Discord, and I hope you have a good day, guys, and brilliant. Take care, brother. I hope to see you tomorrow, my G. Alright, peace and love. Peace and love, everybody.